AD, you said that some of the defensive struggles kind of fell on you because that's sort of the area of the ball that you captain. From your perspective tonight, what was so much better than it had been prior to this?
Our communication was really good tonight. Our schemes, we followed our game plan to a T tonight. We held the team to 85 points. Besides the last quarter, we did a really, really good job. 15, 20, and 19 in the first three quarters. So, we were just able to, work as a unit, do what we were supposed to do. But I think our communication was very on point tonight, which helped us with a lot of our coverages where we usually have some struggles. But when we out there communicating and guys are, listening to everyone and making sure that guys are talking, holding guys accountable on the defensive end. We can play really good defense, and we kind of been struggling in transition, and we were getting back, loading up, making sure guys saw several bodies and not just playing one-on-one.
This is a question for the group. You guys had a pretty decent sample size with going big in the first 6 games. How did it feel with the way you guys started with that first group, and what are the things you like about what that group was able to give you tonight?
I think getting me on the perimeter, another lob threat with DJ and Dwight. We're great defensively. Well, we can be great defensively with the rim protection and letting our guards come back and get the rebounds and push Bron, Russ, and whoever the other wing is. So it's some good components to us playing big. But there's also good components of us playing, small when I'm at the 5. So we just take it game by game. And obviously there's a matchup where they don't have a real dominant, post presence or a guy who's really dominant on the offensive boards. So we want to look at that small lineup when I'm at the 5. But it can change game by game.
Dave, I'm sorry.
Yeah, also a question for the group. Rockets were competitive or trying to claw back in the fourth quarter. Is there any mention of what happened earlier this week in Oklahoma during that time, or did that need to be said? Was it just understood? Did that affect any way you tried to approach that last quarter of closing this out?
We didn't score the ball. We scored 20 points. We just got to do a better job of scoring. And then when you play a team like that, them guys are, everyone is looking to score. And so they're going to make shots, obviously, but we got to make sure we score too. We can't score 20 points in the fourth quarter. And then our defense kind of slipped a little bit. That was really it. We do our job scoring, knowing that, when the team is down, they have no conscience. They're going to go out there and shoot the basketball. And against us, shots go in. So we got to be able to score as well.
LeBron, when Melo moved past Moses, you said that he just was playing with a great flow and rhythm, and it seemed like he's done that a few times since then. What about the way he fits with you and AD and the rest of the other pieces allows him to kind of make the game easy? I'm not suggesting it's an easy game to play, but he seems to be just finding himself in the right spot at the right time.
As the playmakers of this team, myself, AD, and Russ, it's our job to get our guys great looks, where all they have to do is catch and finish or catch and shoot. Try to not make them do too much, even though Melo can do a lot with the ball. Obviously, he's working off pick and rolls as well, getting to his pull-up game. But when it comes to efficiency and as far as what he's doing for our team right now, we're just trying to break down the defense, and he's finding himself either his man is guarding him and is leaving him, or he's in a great rhythm. So he's just taking his shots and he's knocking them down. So. It's definitely big for us, especially having some of our other playmakers out, having two of our snipers out as far as Wayne and TA. So Melo have definitely stepped it up from the perimeter, for our perimeter shooting.
LeBron, I'm sure you've sacrificed quite a bit on the food, sort of sweet standpoint, and I just wondered, how much candy do you allot yourself on a night like tonight? Can you go into the pumpkins of the kids? How does that work?
No, I don't even cross it. You know, it's probably a lot of candy in the household right now. Just probably for my daughter. My boys aren't candy kids. They used to be, but I got grown men in my house now, so they don't really eat a bunch of candy. So it's just probably just my daughter. You know, and she can have it whatever she wants, obviously, but I'll stay away from it.
Hey, LeBron, at age 36, do you sometimes surprise yourself with what you're able to do, like that backwards two-handed slam dunk? And then also, like, did tonight just feel like Lakers basketball, like more fun than it's felt so far this season?
No, I don't surprise myself because I know how much work I put into my craft and my body and preparing myself for the game. You know, so I'm able to go out and do some things that other people are still questioning how I'm able to still do. But it definitely felt like Laker basketball tonight defensively. That's what Frank been preaching. We know he's always on us about defense and protecting the rim. You know, not having turnovers offensively, being efficient, sharing the ball, moving the ball. And tonight was a good game for us. And we hope to do it again on Tuesday.
Just a quick one for both of you. Of your Lakers, of your Lakers teammates, who had the best costume and why yesterday?
For me, the best costume. I don't remember all the costumes. You had a good one.
I think yours was good too.
That was good. I say Bron.
Yeah, AD was good. AD's costume was amazing. Yeah, so. Yeah.
As defended in the first three, really seemed to have them on their back foot. What did you see on that side of the floor especially?
I thought that we were very aggressive defensively to come out. Obviously with Avery and Bays in there, those guys have two dynamic guards who can come out and score a lot of points. So we just wanted to come out and just, you know, pick up the pressure a little bit, try to create turnovers, deflections, and pack the paint on those guys as much as possible. And I think that we did a great job. And, you know, Avery and Bays were the catalyst to that tonight.
DJ, you've spoken about the willingness to play different roles. Frank has talked about different lineups. Tonight we saw you with the second unit. Just wondered what those conversations are like and how that impacts, if at all, the way that you approach the game.
I think that he needed more scoring off the bench from me and Melo. So I think that's why I came off tonight, which was a great game plan in my opinion.
Makes sense.
Yeah. No, we. I think with a team like this, we're so experienced, and a lot of guys are selfless at this point in their careers, and we know that we're going to have to give up a lot of things. You know, maybe shots, minutes, touches, whatever it may be. You know, nights you play a lot, nights you may not play at all. Starting rotations, whatever it is. But, you know, I think that's what makes up a great team, is us being able to give ourselves up for something bigger.
And then last thing for you, is there any difference in the way that you are playing with that type of a lineup coming off the bench versus when you're with the starters? Is it the same basic way that you play, DJ?
I think it's the same way I play. I don't change I haven't had to change my style of play up my entire career. I've been the same player, so it's very easy for me to have that small adjustment. But you know, I'm in there with different guys, and you know, Bron and AD will come back, and Russell come back with that second unit anyway. So it's the same thing. I'm getting, you know, trying to get extra possessions, getting those guys open, getting to the dunker, and being a defender. So as long as I do my job, you know, I'll be fine.
Favorite Halloween candy?
Not candy corn, anything but that.